She has performed all around town in Los Angeles. Now please put your hands together for Esther Sylvester.
Hi, are there any Indians in the house tonight? Okay, no one made it. Anyways. I came to Los Angeles from India to make a multi-million-dollar Hollywood movie. That was the dream. Now I'm selling life insurance and doing stand-up comedy. Two very lucrative careers. My manager, she's a very kind person. She said, "Don't worry, there's an Indian lady in New Jersey that made, her name is Patel, she made $1 million selling life insurance last year." I said, "First of all, her name is Patel. She comes from a long line of diamond merchants. My name is Sylvester. I come from a long line of Sylvester Stallones. The only people which will buy insurance from me will be fans of Stallone, maybe, and Spanish people, to which I'll be like, namaste." There's a group of us called ABCD, in Indian that means American Born Confused Desis. Yeah, it's funny even if you don't understand what it means. I'll tell you what it means. They're basically confused Indians born in America. They're the type of people which go to restaurants and tell the servers, "Make it mild spicy." Mild. A Trader Joe's samosa gives them the runs. Their parents named them something like Paramjeet, and they go around telling people, "Hey, just call me Pam. That's good enough, Pam." I'm the complete opposite. I call myself a Depka, Desi-born confused American, which means I'm a confused American born in India. The complete opposite. We're a very, very rare breed. My parents actually should have named me Paramjeet, but they named me Esther. And Sylvester should have been Srivastav. I'm not white enough to be white, and I'm not brown enough to be brown. So in the 80s, when the economy of this country was booming and people were having fun, my mom from Texas said, "Enough with the fun," and she married my dad and moved to a state in India, which also has the reputation of being the Texas of India. Except we don't eat steak, we eat potato cutlets instead. It was also interesting visiting Texas during the summer, especially when I went to the 7-Eleven store and I asked the guy for a bottle of tomato ketchup, because we love to eat tomato ketchup with everything. And he looked at me and said, "You mean Tabasco sauce?" I said, "No, can I have a bottle of tomato ketchup?" He looked at me and said, "It ain't look like you're from around here, honey." I looked back at him. I told him I am from around here. I took my Tabasco sauce and I went back home. And I thought to myself, I mean, what have I done? I'm in Texas and I don't even have a gun. Right then and then I decided to start my own movement, partly Brown Lives Matter. I'm the only member of that movement so far. So the other day in Hollywood, I decided to go to a singles mixer, and before that I thought to go and get some makeup, so I went to the makeup store. And they had white makeup, brown makeup, and black makeup, but there was no partly brown makeup. So I asked the makeup lady for her advice, and she looked at me and said, "Honey, you ain't white enough for white makeup. If you wear it, you look like a reflector. And you ain't brown enough for brown makeup." So I took some white makeup and brown makeup and mixed it and went to the singles mixer. And there was a room full of handsome guys, but no one was hitting on me. I went to the bartender for his advice, and he told me I was at a West Hollywood singles mixer. So this is not a generalization of any sort, but just a word of advice. If you're straight and single, never go to a West Hollywood singles mixer to find love. But you can go there for some great makeup advice. Thank you, everyone.